Hey guys, how you doing today? I want to show you, this is my Philodendron Gloriosum. Isn't she gorgeous? This is the biggest leaf that she has. She is absolutely gorgeous. But what I want to do today is, I've got my camera in my hand because I want to be able to show you what I'm talking about before we get to unpotting this. You can see here, see how the rhizome grows up and then it grows across and travels across the soil or the ground in nature. But what's happening is, right here, you can see she's growing up against the pot. So what I want to do is take her out of here, and she's in, oops, 3 different sections. This is a section, and then this is a separate section, and then there's the third is right here. So I'm going to take all these out, and I'm probably going to cut this again because that's what I've been doing. I've been cutting it because it just goes and goes and goes, and then every time you make a cut it'll get a new growth point, and then you'll see new activity coming up. So, and then the smaller part I think I'm going to put in a separate pot just to relieve some of what's going on in here in this pot. So let me set my camera back up, and then we will dump her out and get her repotted, and I'll show you how I do that. Okay, hold on. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to loosen up my soil. I'm going to try to leave all my stakes in, and then I'll rearrange the stakes if I need to. I might have to, well, I'm going to have to take this one off because it's in my way. The stems are strong enough that it's not going to snap, I don't think. Get rid of this one here. I just have Velcro ties on here. Set them over here. And then let's see, do I got anything else? Oh, okay. Well, shoot. This one is coming out. Oh, okay, there we go. That one's just got a little tiny root on it. I'm going to set her off to the side over here, so we don't accidentally... Okay, now let's see here. I've loosened this up. Here she comes. I'm going to grab the thicker part. Oh, buddy, look at the roots on this. Oh my gosh, and I do not have a bigger pot. So, God. Oh, to have such problems. Okay, let's get rid of this. And get rid of this. She is going to have to go back in this pot because I do not have a bigger pot. So, what I'm going to do is just knock off some of the soil. I'm not going to go crazy. And then this is the second. See if I can separate. I'm hoping you guys can see. Let me move back to the shallow end here. This was the first piece when I cut it. pin in it to hold it down. This pin right here. Alright. Set her right here. Get rid of some of these here. Just gonna knock off. Okay, there's another pin I had in it to hold it down after I repotted it. See my pin? Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna cut this right here. And I will be reusing the majority of the soil because it's all, I just repotted her and there's nothing wrong with it. So I'm going to cut her right about right here. So I'm going to get my clippers, and these are all clean. And I'm just going to slide under and cut her right here. And then she will make new growths out of both sides of that. And then I'm just going to lay these down. New growth points like this will come because there's a node right here. And she will start growing. See the node point right here? And then the other one has the same thing. So I'm going to fill this pot with soil. And like I said, I am just going to use same soil because there's nothing wrong with it. I am going to add just a little more perlite and then my worm castings to this. So let me get this filled up. Okay, I've got my pot pretty much filled up. I got soil, my perlite. That all mixed in nicely. I did that throughout the whole pot. I'm going to pack it down a little bit more because I had this pot, oh, I just made a mess. I had this pot pretty shallow with my soil because at the time it didn't have that. What am I doing? I got to have room to put my plant in. Oh, what am I thinking? I do not know. I got to get all these roots in here. I was just trying to figure out how much soil I needed. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, after I get done being kind of dorky, is, okay, I'm going to take a little more out. And this plant is now going to grow both ways. So I think what I might do is okay, well, and I want to have, she's got to sit up like this, because this rhizome has to be above the soil line or it's going to rot. So I'm going to take my stake, I'm going to get that ready. That way I can let go of her and do what I need to do. Because I'm just going to put a little more in here. Just filling up the back here. Okay, I'm going to put that stake in right there like that for now. Stay. Come on, I just need you to hold up for a minute. Because I got to get these other two in here. And this leaf I'm going to be cutting off soon. Because it's about had it. It's yellowing. It's just an old leaf. And then this one I'm going to try to sit. Wow, I really need a bigger pot. I'm going to have to, okay, I'm going to tie, oops, I just lost half my Velcro strips here. I am going to tie these two together, like this. Just for now, and then I'll fix it later. Trying to figure out how I want this to sit, because it's gonna make new growth coming out that way. So I'm going to do this again. Stick my stake down in here just to kind of hold her up. And then try to get this big girl in here. Okay. Maybe. Now let's see here. I'm going to fill in. Remember, you want to keep that rhizome above your soil line so it doesn't rot. So I'm just going to keep kind of lifting it, kind of get her where I want her, lift it, pressing my soil down. And then I'm going to stake this just so it holds her. Holds her in place there where I want her to be. Oh, woo, working across the table like that is killing my back. Okay. Pressing that soil down. I want to lift this one up just a little bit more. Wow, this is kind of crazy. I'm gonna tie these two together now. Oh, if I only had another hand, that would be great. Okay, now let's see what we got here. Make sure. Oh, stand up there. soldier. There we go. I'll have to water this in, and then probably kind of readjust. As I go. Now that other piece that I have over there, I'm putting her in a separate pot. So I can have two of these. Just what I need. Now this is a gorgeous plant, but there's just, the way the rhizomes grow, you just, God, you gotta have a really huge pot. And next time I go shopping, I'm gonna try to find a really big pot to put this girl into. And then hopefully I won't have to mess with her again for a while. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to get, there's roots up under here. So now she's going to take off this way, she's going to keep going this way, and then this way. I'm going to keep that up off. I don't want that to rot. It's just so weird the way it's growing. Okay. Phew, I think that looks pretty good. Scoot that over, and then I'm going to put this one in here, in this pot. She's got plenty of room. Get that root buried. I'm peeling off the old dried up sheathing. Oh, you can see she's got another growth point coming. See it right here? Right here? That's sheathing. The growth point is right beside it. So I'm just going to get that root in there, and then start filling my soil back in. There, and then for this one I'll take my pen and I'll put it right in between and hold her down, maybe. Is that going to work? It'll work better after the soil. Let me get another green stake. Luckily I have them very handy. So I will just push my stake down all the way till it hits the bottom. And then I will clip her up there. And then once I water her in, I might have to fiddle with it a little bit more, but we will see. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this leaf off, since it's starting to yellow and get funky anyways. The rest of them all are perfectly fine. I'm not going to mess with them. And then what I'm going to do is take these guys in, take both these pots in, and give my leaves a good washing in the shower, because these have been outside, so they're kind of dirty. You can see the new leaf right there. She's so pretty. And I got her all dirty. I'll have to be careful when I'm washing this one. So, you just want to make sure if you have a Gloriosum that you are keeping them above soil line. And once I water these in, they'll hold up a little bit better. And I can get some of the dirt rinsed off of these, and then I might have to lift them back up a little bit and kind of play, kind of play around with them and get them a little more secure. But I think they're pretty good. They have a massive root system on these 3 sections, so this one will be the one I'll probably have to keep the stake on to keep her upright for a while. So, alright guys, that is it, and I will move my camera. Okay guys, this is here's my smaller one, the one I potted separate. I got her hanging up. I want to see how she does in this hanging pot. So I think I might have to move that back plant, because this plant, my Ecuadornese, or I'll have to get a shorter hook her up like a little bit shorter. Maybe that would work too, and then scoot the other plant over this way a little bit. But that is where I'm keeping that one. See how she does there. I have them all rinsed off and neamed up. Well, let's go look at the other one. Alright, now here is my bigger one. She is also, I got her all rinsed off, got the leaves cleaned off, and I'm going to be leaving her right here in my plant room. So they've also been neemed, and they're ready to rock and roll. So I'm just going to leave them in here now, instead of taking them back out on the front porch, just so I don't have to drag them back out there. But alright guys, that is it. I am going to let you go, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Peace.